Today I'll be reviewing a SA22. What's up guys, it's me Victor and welcome back to my channel. And today I have here a Mazda Rx7 Sa22, or also known as a FB Rx7, or the very first generation of the Rx7. I know there's a few variants to it, but basically this chassis is the very first chassis on the Rx7 series. So for those of you who knows me knows that I'm a very big fan of an Rx7. I do love Rx7 and I used to own Rx7. In fact, I used to own all 3 generations of it. So I used to own the SA22, I used to own the FC and also FD as well. And currently I own a GT86. But if you ask me, do I still love the Rx7? Yes, definitely I still do love the Rx7 a lot. If I have the opportunity, I would like to own one once again, because the smoothness of the rotary engine is just like splendid. And then the handling of the car is awesome as well, considering the FD is like 25 years and above, and then the FC is even way older, and this one is like what, 40 years by now, should be around there. Anyhow, I used to own 3 of them, and then I do love all 3 of them as well. And today finally I get to review a SA22. Sadly, during that time when I owned 3 of those Rx7, I never do any YouTube content, but if I do, I believe it'll be quite an interesting one for you guys. But anyhow, I have a SA22 with me right here, so yeah, we're gonna talk about this car here today. Alright guys, so let's check out the almighty rotary engine, the almighty 12A carby rotary engine. So yes, let's check out under the hood. What is this junk inside the hood? The fuck? My god. No, where's the rotary? Where's the rotary, guys? Where's the rotary? Oh my god. F me dead, man. Oh, alright guys, what we have here is the engine from an old Mazda 323, or it's known as the Familia, as that was what I was told from the owner. Oh, the engine is definitely, as you guys can see, is stock. It haven't been modified, because this car is just a daily drive for the owner. He's not going to do any more, he just needs reliability. But the rotary, the 12A engine is also a very reliable engine, trust me on that, because I used to have one, so I can vouch on that. Then yeah, still have the stock old school radiator with some upgraded electric fans. Owner? So rotary?
Wallet don't allow me.
Wallet don't allow. They all say that wallet don't allow, but they're all driving cars like this. Okay, so that's all for the engine bay. Nothing special about here other than the 323 Familia engines, which is very special because it's not on the rotary. So this is the special part about it. So okay, that's all about the engine bay. Now let us take a look at the interior of this car. I really like the interior because everything is like stock standard. Everything is still from the factory. The stock meters are, I think, still working. We will know for sure. Oh wait, it's definitely working, because you look at the clock. The clock is actually still running. So yeah, this meter is definitely a fully functioning meter. And then it has the stock 3-spoke steering wheel. This comes from factory, so it is good. I wonder if the horn still works. Whoa. Okay, it works. And of course we got some minor creature comfort upgrade, like the player, and the best part, the old school original player is still intact. How cool is that, guys? Then you got gear knob, and yes, you have that 2 little dice right there to represent the cojones. So the owner have big cojones hanging around. Everything is very clean, it's very awesome. I really do like it. And then yes, got 2 foldable chairs, so you can just chill anywhere he likes, which is also very awesome. Which also I have 2 foldable chairs in my 86 as well, so it's a cool thing to have. You never know, right? Right, so let's move on. Alright guys, and I just found out from the owner of a very cute thing, because I can tell that it is not the stock light, but I'm also not too sure because it looks stock enough. The lights was actually molded from a Protoniswara, so it's a cool thing to know. I can't really show you guys because the camera wouldn't capture it, but if you can see like the inside of it, you can actually more or less guess it. But yeah, it's still a fun thing to know. But you know what would be cooler? If the owner actually finds back all the original lights. Owner? Mr. Chin sponsor ma? Mr. Chin, don't give a fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright guys, so basically that's it for the interior and exterior of the car. So now I'll take it out for a drive and see how this car's handle with the Mazda family engine in it, because it's definitely a way heavier engine. So yeah, let's see how it will drive. Alright guys, so let's see how this car will perform, but do not expect anything crazy or wow, because this is like a stock car with a stock family car engine in it. So yeah, but first thing first, I can smell a lot of petrol smell, I reckon, because there's due to the carburetor setup, or maybe there might be a small leak somewhere. Yeah, the petrol smell is actually stronger than what I would say I'm comfortable with. But anyhow, the suspension is actually fun. It's like, how do I say it? How do I say it in a good way? Right? It's like no suspension that is. You might know how to set up, you might not know how to set up. It's not soft, it's not hard either, but it's just bouncing around. Yeah. Is there something loose at the steering rack or something? Because oh no, there's just a lot of free play on the steering. Fun car. It's not fun. It's not fast, but it's fun. I would really appreciate if there's actually like lesser free play on the steering. As you can see, right, I'm moving the steering like, yeah, the car's not doing anything yet, so there's definitely a lot of free play on the steering. So most probably like a wall steering bush or something. Nothing major, but hey owner, get it fixed. Such a long time since I've sat or driven a Rx7. Although this SA doesn't run on a rotary, but yeah, the feel is still there. The SA22 is not the most rigid of all chassis, but considering it's from like the early 80s, so yeah, nothing much to complain about it. Considering this car is from the early 80s, the chassis actually still holds up for itself until today, and I'm not joking about it. You still can feel the rigidness and solidness of the chassis. So yeah, it's a very good car for me. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, you know, because I like Rx7 a lot, but it's really a good car. Here we go, let's try to full throttle. Still throttling, here we go, yeah, we're still throttling, yeah, 4,000, that's it. We're still going, and we're still the same corner. Alright. Okay, let's go. Throttle, understeer a little bit, throttle. Yes, and we are reaching the next corner, and here we go again. Throttle. Yes, we caught up to the car in front. Alright. Go, move. You can do it. Yes. Are we really going that fast? I don't reckon we are actually. I just reckon that the meter is a bit off. Yeah, definitely the meter is off. No way this car is traveling that fast. And one thing I found is the steering wrap. This like steering cover thing. It's actually dangerous because at a certain point when I need to turn the steering knob and apply slightly more strength to it, the thing actually moves. You see? I can hold the steering there, and this thing will just move when I turn. So this is actually scary. Just imagine that going into a corner, slight understeer or suddenly need to do emergency maneuver or anything, turn the steering hard, and then this thing just move instead of the steering. So yeah, I don't really recommend anybody to actually install this sort of steering wrap, because actually it's dangerous, because not holding the steering as tight as it's supposed to be. Yeah, and that sudden slip is very dangerous. If you drive this car every day and you're very used to it, maybe you still can get away with it. I'm not too sure. But if you let someone else drive and suddenly it got into some sort of emergency situation, then yeah, it could be very hazardous. So yeah, I never recommend anybody to actually get this sort of steering cover for what reason ever. Oh, very nice view. This is the first time I get to enjoy the view. Alright guys, so I'm done driving the SA22, and as I mentioned before, the owner definitely need to fix the steering rack because there's too much free play in it, and then you need to get rid of the steering cover. So basically there's only two things I reckon that the owner need to fix. The rest, well, power wise, this engine from the 323 Familia actually feels quite similar to a stock 12A engine. So power wise is, yeah, more or less there, but definitely the piston engine will definitely have more torque compared to a rotary. So definitely you can slightly feel more torque, but it takes away a lot of those high rev. So yeah, just now I was only revving until like 4,000 RPM, and then if the engine feels like it's kind of stuck there, it doesn't want to go anymore, but you won't have that problem with a rotary. So owner, change it back to rotary, okay? So, and for handling wise, it feels a bit like I'm on a boat, but the suspension isn't anything aggressive because the owner is use it for a daily drive, so nothing aggressive. And considering it's a chassis from the early 80s, so most probably they developed it in the late 70s. The chassis is actually holding up very good. It still feels very solid, very rigid. The only thing is the suspension department, but that could be fixed easily, not an issue. Yeah, and basically that is all I have to say about the SA22. But of course I still love it. So thanks to owner for letting me review your car. And guys, if you do like this episode, give it a thumbs up, share this video out, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time.